Hello, future crypto millionaires. In this video, we are going to do some quick technical analysis on My Neighbor Alice, a fully on-chain multiplayer game built on Chromia with a strong focus on self-expression, collaboration, and communities. Players can explore, gather resources, craft unique NFTs, and shape their own virtual world in the Lumelunda archipelago. This is the chart. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the like button. Let's get straight into it. As you see here, we are looking at Alice over USDT 4-hour chart. We have this lower descending yellow trend line that has been acting as support. The price action bounced here again. This can be considered to be a bounce, even though it's not touching perfectly. Also, this one here, another touch here, over 3 touches. Therefore, that's a very valid support trend line. And also, we have this upper descending yellow trend line that has been acting as resistance. We had a bunch of rejections here, another rejection here, third one, over 3 touches. Therefore, that's a very valid resistance trend line. As you see, recently, earlier today, Alice managed to break above this upper previous resistance trend line. As long as the price action is moving inside the pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. And Alice managed to break out of this downtrend. Therefore, this can potentially be the beginning of a change of trend from a downtrend where Alice has been putting lower lows and lower highs to an uptrend where Alice might start putting new higher lows and higher highs. If this is a lower low, we might see another higher low and another one. And this is the definition of an uptrend, technically. So we saw a very nice breakout that's accompanied with very high volume. Always use volume as confirmation to make sure that you are buying into a strong breakout. So what I am doing with this is I am waiting to see if the price action is going to come back and get a retest of this previous resistance trend line, turning it into a new support. So I am watching for a bounce around this key horizontal level of support that's located at 0.41. If the price action pulls back and we see a bounce here, this can potentially be a very good buying opportunity. This is going to be a higher low, which, if it happens, is going to be very, very bullish. If the price action experiences an even deeper pullback and decides to pull back inside the pattern, I am going to set up a stop loss here. If I buy the retest, I am going to exit, take a small loss, and wait for Alice to do its thing while moving inside the pattern. And then when I see another breakout, I'm going to buy the breakout, scaling on the retest if it happens, and wait for continuation, move to the upside. Remember, we don't have a crystal ball. We can't predict the future. That's why we have to have a plan for everything. So plan A, if the price action pulls back, watch for a bounce, set up a stop loss, and wait for a continuation move to the upside. Plan B is if Alice continues moving higher and breaks above this horizontal key level of resistance that I have here on the chart that's located at 49 cents. If Alice breaks above this key level of resistance, you might want to consider buying the breakout, scaling on the retest. If it happens, wait for a continuation move to the upside. Now, because the market is choppy, guys, you have to be a little bit cautious. As you see here, the total 3 has been downtrending, moving inside this descending channel that I have here on the chart. As long as the price action is moving inside the pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. Currently, the total 3 is testing this upper resistance trend line. If we get rejected here and the price action pulls back, we might see further downside out of altcoins. The point is that as long as the total 3 is downtrending, the market conditions when it comes to altcoins are not very good. The real fun when it comes to altcoins is going to be when the price action of total 3 breaks out of this downtrend. So until I see a clear breakout, I am bearish on altcoins in the short term. We have to assume that the downtrend is going to continue. If we zoom out a little bit, we see that the total 3 has been respecting this ascending yellow trend line that I have here on the chart. As you see, the price action bounced here, we had another bounce here multiple times, and we are currently testing this technically. If the price action breaks below this, altcoins are going to bleed hard. But another bullish idea that might occur if the price action gets rejected here could be that the total 3 might pull back and put some kind of a double bottom idea here before a breakout. Also, if we take a look at Bitcoin, we see that Bitcoin is also downtrending, moving inside this falling wedge pattern that I have here on the chart. Again, as long as the price action is moving inside the pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. Currently, just like the total 3, Bitcoin is testing this upper descending yellow trend line that has been acting as resistance. If we get rejected here and Bitcoin pulls back, this is bad news for altcoins. So the point is, in order for altcoins to start performing better, what I really want to see of Bitcoin is a break out of this downtrend. When Bitcoin breaks out of this downtrend and when Total 3 breaks out of this downtrend, the market conditions are going to be way better and altcoins are going to start performing way better than they do now. Now, when it comes to Alice, Alice has shown some kind of strength compared to other altcoins. And this breakout that occurred earlier today was a very bullish sign. However, because the market conditions are not the best right now, I am not expecting Alice to pump and hit all the targets right away. It might happen, but it's not very possible. What we might see could be some kind of consolidation, maybe a pullback, some kind of rejection here before the next leg up. This is very, very possible. Anyway, again, this breakout is very, very bullish because it can potentially be the beginning of a change of trend from a downtrend to an uptrend. And this is why we love buying the breakout, guys. Catching the beginning of a change of trend can bring profits into our pockets. So, to summarize, plan A, Alice might pull back and bounce at this key level of support that's located at 0.413. If Alice experiences an even deeper pullback in the coming days, we might see a pullback all the way down here to this next key level of support that's located at 0.351. So watch for a bounce at this key level of supports. If we bounce here around 41 cents, this can potentially be a higher low idea, very bullish. If the price action experiences an even deeper pullback and we get a retest on this next key level of support that's located at 35 cents, this can potentially be a double bottom idea, which is also very bullish because a double bottom idea is a reversal pattern. And it usually occurs when the trend is trying to change from a downtrend to an uptrend. Plan B would be Alice to break above this key level of resistance that's located at 49 cents. If the price action breaks above this resistance, the bullish momentum might continue, and it's very possible that we might see another pump hitting the rest of the targets that I have here on the chart. The next target is located at 55 cents, 0.559. The measured move from this resistance level at 49 cents to this first target, that's a 14% move. Next target is located at 0.621, around 62 cents. And the measured move from the break above this key level of resistance at 49 cents is approximately a 27% move. If we take a look at CoinMarketCap, we see that my neighbor Alice has a market capitalization of only 46 million. This is not a heavy token, and therefore, just a little bit of liquidity flowing into it, and Alice can pull a 27% move easily. If we see this bullish momentum to continue, Alice can hit this last target that I have here on the chart very fast. There is no doubt. I am very bullish on Alice, guys, and I am going to give you my short-term price prediction, which is located around $1. From the current price levels to this $1 price prediction, that's a measured move of 116% approximately. With such a low market capitalization, guys, this is not impossible for Alice. Alice can pump to $1 easily. All we need to see in order for this to happen is better market conditions. We want Bitcoin to break out of this downtrend. We want the total 3 to break out of this downtrend. And the market conditions are going to be way better for these tokens like Alice to start performing as well as we want them to perform. Let me know in the comments below, what is your price prediction for Alice in 2025? That's all I had for you today. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you receive notifications, because in the coming days, I am going to post updates on my Alice setup, and I am going to give you more bullish price prediction when the crypto market as a whole turns around. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Guys, this is your last chance to join our Telegram group for free, because in just a few days, it's going paid. But if you join now, you will lock in lifetime access for free. This is one of the fastest growing crypto communities on YouTube, where you can scan the market daily. There are thousands and thousands of altcoins out there. So being able to see what altcoins other top traders are watching every single day is very, very important. So hit the link in the description below, join now, and become part of our community.